So Spectrum within Ofcom, we look after all the radio waves. So basically almost anything that uses radio, we need to allocate spectrum to it. Be that televisions, mobile phones, the things that open your car doors, Wi-Fi, absolutely anything uses radio, we look after it. So what we're looking for is we're looking for policy people who actually help us define what's sort of happening in industry, why people need spectrum, what bits of spectrum we should give them. So for example, people have been looking at 700, how we take 700 from television and move it across to mobile, how we design the auctions that work in that sort of area, how we actually make decisions that consumers who watch TV aren't impacted by the fact we're taking spectrum away from them, and the mobile operators where they come along and deploy cell sites also don't impact what's going on. So we use engineers to look at how you make the spectrum work, how two services can work close together. So we do lots and lots of analysis, we do lots and lots of testing. We have people who drive around in the field testing things. We've got equipment that goes on trains to test what coverage looks like. We've got equipment that goes in vans, what coverage looks like. So we're doing testing, we're doing policy, doing everything to make the radio work for people so that when you use your mobile phone, actually it works well. So in spectrum engineering, we generally put people through a 2-year program, which is our graduate program. They work in different areas of the team. So they'll be working on some analysis, developing models, look at coexistence, looking at new services, look at the requirements. So people today are working on 5G. We then send people off to our monitoring station and labs. So what they're doing is using the test equipment, seeing how the theory turns into practice, seeing how things work. They may go into the field where they'll actually go out and look at how interference is working, measuring things, seeing what the radio waves are doing, seeing where coverage is, seeing what the impact of coverage, so seeing what the impact of their decisions are. We'll also then have people looking at what's the long-term use of technology, what's going to happen, what is going to drive someone to do something different. So in engineering, you're looking at all aspects of engineering, from playing in the field to using test equipment, to playing in the labs, to actually doing things when you're doing the theory, to looking at the future, to defining things, to actually going from theoretical to making things happen. So as a sponsor of the graduate programme, graduates are unbelievably important to Ofcom. The graduates bring something new. They bring fresh ideas, they bring new thinking, they help us challenge. They move between the different groups and different areas of Ofcom and therefore can take ideas from one to the other. They can germinate. So it's really good. We provide opportunities for graduates to get involved in actually making real decisions very early in their career, to being a significant part of the things we do. But they help us change as well. They help us be a different organisation that's actually forward-looking, making sure we understand what's going to happen today and tomorrow, and having people who come with different ideas and different views that challenge the status quo. Our graduates are really important for helping us change, helping us develop, and building the organisation of the future. So our role is more or less the same no matter what's happening, but actually what we do and how we look at it changes. So as technology advances, say we're introducing 5G mobile services, we need to look at things in different ways. Television is going increasingly online, so does that mean we have to think about how the way television operates differently? So for us, the world of the future is also the world of today, and what our graduates do is help us because they're new, they understand different things, they work in different ways. That's the way society works, and that's what we need as input to our policy decisions, to our engineering decisions, to our technology decisions. People who can come, visualise tomorrow and help us design the regulatory regime that makes sure the UK delivers for what's going on and happening tomorrow and the day after. Actually, someone who makes a great spectrum engineer is someone who just wants to learn something new, wants to challenge the status quo, has an inquiring mind, is not sort of stuck by this is the way we've always done it, but actually wants to think differently. Someone who actually wants to understand different types of services, be it satellites, television, mobile, even the things that are going to come in cars of the future where they've got their radars and sensors to do things. So people who really want to imagine tomorrow, want to actually go on and building models, or people who actually enjoy testing. So for us, this is engineering, but it's engineering that is open, new, and someone who's going to challenge whatever we've done and actually see how we can do it better. So someone who's inquiring mind, enthusiastic, likes radio, and actually just wants to do something different.